Hey, everybody, welcome back to Rote Reviews. We are now in our third episode. They will all be coming out in the month of March, which is what we're in now. So starting, I'm recording this on Friday the 3rd, which is actually my ex's birthday. I just thought of that. Anyways.
Okay, that was random.
I know, totally random. So it'll be coming out tomorrow for our first one, which is Connie and Carla. And then following every Saturday, we will put out another one for the month of March. It's not really a set schedule. It's just we're queuing up a few of them. So I know I'm going to be able to get them out once a week. We'll see how the schedule goes. You know, Albert, my co-reactor, is on board for this. We're going to try and work it out between our schedules. So it's not necessarily a given every week, but that's going to be kind of our attempted goals. We're going to try and do that. So we are doing the movie Bros, which has been somewhat controversial. Now, I've not seen this one at all. And neither have you, Albert, right?
Yeah, no, this is going to be a first. Neither of us has seen it. So
okay, so we're both going to be reacting on the fly to this one. I know it's controversial only in that it has been very divisive in the gay community. Some people really like it, and other people were like, oh, it's so stereotypical. No, so it's going to be interesting to see what they play with here. I like Billy Eichner. It has queer cast, so it's authentic in its representation. So let's see what we got, but it is supposed to be a comedy, a romantic, sort of a gay rom-com. So let's see what we got.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let's go for it.
Hey everyone, it's Bobby Lieber, and welcome to your favorite podcast, The 11th Brick at Stonewall, because we all know a butch lesbian or a trans woman of color probably threw the first brick at Stonewall, but it was a
That is so true.
And today, as always, I will take you on a journey throughout LGBTQ plus history, and much more importantly, my own problems and whatever I feel like talking about. And this is a big day because as of today, the 11th Brick is celebrating 1 million subscribers. And in honor of all this exciting news, I am taking your questions live. First question.
Hi, Bobby. Any chance for more children's books?
Oh, not at the moment, but thank you. As some of you know, I wrote a series of children's books to help parents teach kids which no one bought.
Know the feeling, girl.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, the movie. These big movie producers came to me and said, we want you to write a rom-com about a gay couple. Something the whole world would enjoy. Something that a straight guy might even like and watch with his girlfriend. I said, something a straight guy might like? Like what exactly? Am I going to be in the middle of some high-speed chase and then all of a sudden fall in love with Ice Cube? Am I going to get butt-fucked by Jason Momoa while we're both, I don't know, worrying about a volcano? And he said, Bobby, we just want to make a movie that shows the world gay and straight relationships are the same. Love is love is love. I said, love is love is love. No, it's not. That's bullshit.
What?
I can kind of see where the controversy comes from.
I don't know. I mean, I'm 40 years old. I've never been in love. I've never even had a serious relationship, which is fine. You know, I love my life. I love my freedom. I love my independence. But, probably means I'm not the right person to write a love story.
Being in the NFL, I never thought I could come out. For years, I had to suffer as a ripped gay person living my life in private. But this last year has really shown me how amazing life can be when you are finally publicly hot.
Okay.
Thank you.
I wish he felt good about himself.
Good evening. What an honor for me to be here tonight. On my head is a hat depicting the Stonewall riots.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Looking into? Bobby here.
Okay. Thought about it.
Sure you are. What's up? Hey, what's up? You want to finish? I'm good, actually. Okay, something for that. Thanks.
It's very clear.
All right.
Our love is his.
Still stuck in his hand.
Oh my God.
For me, the cold and awkward grinder hookup is often followed by a walk around the city by myself. Hi, I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. All right, what's going on? What did I miss? How are you guys, Lucas?
Well, our surrogate just hit 3 months, and
I'm sorry, you guys. I have to go. A late shift at the bar. But it was great meeting you guys.
nice to meet you.
And congratulations for it.
Hi, Marty.
I know.
That's us. Wait, so what's happening? Didn't you guys have an announcement?
Okay, so I totally know this is a little weird and unexpected, but the reason we've been hanging around with Marty so much is that we are kind of dating him.
Okay.
Wait a second. Wait. What do you mean you're dating him?
I mean, together, like as a couple. We're seeing him. I guess it's kind of like a throuple. 6 months?
6 months? You're in a throuple for 6 months and you didn't tell me?
We didn't know it'd get that serious.
How serious is it gonna get? You're in a throuple. What are you gonna do next? Tell your
Hi, Grandma.
Well, he still has his on.
Yeah. Yeah, they're driving the point, like what he said, like love is not love. He said it twice already. That's kind of.
New hookup app my
I don't know.
company is launching. We've got Grindr, we've got Tinder, this is Zellweger. It's for gay guys who just want to talk about actresses, then go to bed.
Oh, I'd use that.
Buddy, I had sex with a 65-year-old.
65?
He didn't have an age on his profile. He was really nice. He had an amazing body. But he had this like big beard. Felt like Mrs. Claus.
I kind of love that.
There's that guy Aaron.
No.
Oh, also, today I had sex with a guy who peed on me.
Oh, are you into that?
But what else was I doing?
Fair enough.
It's honestly kind of boring.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Oh, hello, Aaron.
Hey,
This is Bobby.
you look angry.
Me? Well, I'm not. That's just the way I look. I know people always come up to me and tell me that, but I'm not. I'm not angry.
I listened to your podcast.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
What a thing to tell someone.
I'm not boring.
I don't know. A lot of people.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, that was mean. I'm very bad at flirting. And I'm also the type of person who tells you I'm flirting, which is so sexy.
That's okay.
Cool. Very good. Oh, I love this song.
What is this?
Old school Mariah. How do you not know this?
I'm more of a country guy. You know, like Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks? Who are you?
And he's gone.
Actually, Carrie Underwood blocked me on Twitter.
Yeah, that's pretty standard for gays.
What the fuck?
Where the fuck did he go?
I don't know. This is why I hate these people.
Yeah.
This is getting a little too meta.
Yeah, right?
Like, I mean, I don't know if they're trying too hard.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Hey,
Hey, what were you talking to Aaron about for so long?
just about how a lot of gay guys are secretly
Oh my God.
incredibly stupid.
Oh, how fabulous.
I don't understand. We're having a good time, and then
and Billy wrote this.
disappeared.
He did. Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Bobby, don't. Let it go. He's a dick.
No, I am not letting it go. I do not let things go.
Why aren't you dancing?
I am dancing, okay?
all right.
Goodbye. Hey, wait. Take my number.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I'm one of the smart ones, asshole. Oh, are you emotionally unavailable? No one's more emotionally unavailable than me. No one. I pride myself on that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Henry has my number. See you on Grindr or Zellweger, whoever the fuck the next one is.
I'm not on any of those.
Then how do you meet people?
I'm not really looking.
Yeah. Me neither.
I think the thing that might be the most,
Hey, what's up?
Mhm.
oh, gee, it's Mr. X Gus Crinworthy.
But us texting each other anonymously. I never realized how much Grindr was just like You've Got Mail. Smiley face.
Haha, lol. Dick pic?
No dick pic. Sorry. Think about You've Got Mail. Meg Ryan would never send you a picture of her genitalia.
See ass pic though.
Don't have ass pic.
Not gonna meet up unless you send ass pic. Must see pic of ass.
Did you see Uncoupled?
No.
Oh God, one of the best sequences
Oh no.
was Neil Patrick Harris. Oh, he's gonna cut his ass.
Oh.
Fuck.
Ouch.
I can't fuck, I can't shit. I'm not a person.
Wow. That escalated quickly. Oh my God.
The best. This is pretty decent, but the best one is watching Neil Patrick Harris do this. Oh my God, it was hysterical.
Oh,
we're gonna
no.
have to cover it at some time.
Okay, yeah. I know this is supposed to be a comedy, but there's a lot of rage here.
Yeah, it's like wounded young gay boy who never got over it. You know what I mean?
We still need to find a donor to fund the exhibit in the final wing. As you know, Pier 1 Imports was supposed to make a big donation, but they went bankrupt and have been bought by the Taliban. So, we are short $5 million. We cannot afford to push our opening again. People will think we're in trouble. Maybe this whole place could fall apart. We need new ideas for what goes in the final wing, and we need them now. Cherry, go.
You know the blue whale hanging in the Museum of Natural History?
Yes.
What about that, but instead of the blue whale, it's...
What? Why?
Yeah, we can't do that.
There's so many things wrong with this. It's just
God damn it, Wanda. What about the 400 lesbians who fought in the Civil War?
Shut up, Cherry. They were not all lesbians. Some of them were trans men.
Okay, stop. This building is a rare chance to legitimize the history of bisexual.
Oh God, here we go.
This happens to be Bisexual Awareness Week, and no one has acknowledged it.
I acknowledge
That is true, my bad.
Lesbian History Month was in March. Nobody said a goddamn thing. It's June. It was in March.
Of course lesbians get a month and we get a week.
Robert,
What?
I want you to know that I hear you. I see you and I'm holding space for you.
There she go. There she go. She never has any ideas of her own, but she's always holding space.
A lesbian wrote America the Beautiful.
God.
Catherine Lee Bates.
I think it's the angry that
If you go to her house in
is what's
Virginia,
killing. I mean, I know he's using it for humor, but I'm laughing at it, but I'm laughing at the absurdity of using this to drive the whole story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a museum, it's not Schitt's Creek.
Oh, I like Schitt's Creek.
love Schitt's Creek. That show has layers.
Everyone loves Schitt's Creek, great, okay.
That's who you remind me of.
Eugene Levy, not Dan.
I'm so sorry.
I just need to figure out where my money's going.
Okay, do you have a partner, spouse,
No and no.
children,
No.
family member,
No.
close friend?
Not anymore.
Okay, well, sometimes it helps to close your eyes and think about who means the most to you in the world. Who is it? Okay, so you want to leave $100,000 to share. Do you really think that she needs that?
She has a huge staff.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Shepard, sorry to interrupt. Mrs. Bailey passed away.
How's Grinder? A dream. I spent 45 minutes taking a picture of my own ass. How are you? How was group sex with that faux Chicago cub?
It was fun. They invited me back tomorrow. Their surrogate is pregnant and they're having a gender reveal orgy.
Oh.
A gender reveal orgy. James Baldwin would be so proud.
I woke up laughing about you so rudely calling me out on my shit.
Well, you deserved it, bitch. Honestly, I was impressed. You may be more emotionally unavailable than I am. We can go out. Are you asking me out?
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, same.
Cool.
Sounds good.
So, tomorrow? Or we can do whenever?
Yeah, I can do whenever and I can do whatever.
I don't care what we do.
It's going to be hard to create a rom-com with two people who are emotionally unavailable.
Yeah. I'm curious to
And,
see how he does
make
it.
you care about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They shouldn't have called it Bros. They should have called it Bitter White Men.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, thanks. It wasn't recent. My mom died when I was in college, and my dad died like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's literally not.
Kill it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. It's on my neck.
The bees are dying, don't you read?
Yes, but gay stuff in movies. Can you, like, do something?
Yes. Here.
You're touching the bee.
Okay. I think you just like getting angry at things. Getting angry at things is like your brand.
What? No, it's not. Fuck you. Getting angry at things is my brand. No. You just don't like to complain about it because that means your feelings were hurt, and that means admitting you're weak, and that's too vulnerable. And as much as we go around saying men should be vulnerable, you and I both know that is such bullshit. Because for a lot of these gay guys, sweetness and vulnerability are wonderful and lovely, but they can also be a real boner killer. I don't like this.
Yeah, because he's calling you out on your shit.
Yeah. This is the second dialogue that I think is more meant for the audience. I don't know. It's like, yes, we get it. That's what he's famous for. He gets angry, but you have to drive the point so much.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. You've never seen Gilmore Girls, have you?
No, I haven't.
See, Gilmore Girls is, well, it's written by the Palladinos, and it's kind of like this lightning fast kind of expose on pop culture and stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But you care about the characters. I think the problem here is it's got the biting acerbic wit, but there's no letdown. It's like you're on a roller coaster that keeps going like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
There's no let go, you know?
Yeah.
Why does it always have to be so tragic?
And I'm not, and even like
Broke back.
with Aaron, the jock dude.
Wait, Aaron Shepard?
Uh-huh.
It's like you kind of don't even like him because he's got like this weird concept of, and I'm not saying everybody has to be a monolith in the gay community, but I just, you just like kind of look at him and go, okay, you're a problem. I'm sorry. I mean, you can be masculine presenting the stereotypical, but at the same time, it's like you kind of get to this point where you're like being a dick about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, like the bearded lady in The Greatest Showman, this is me. Oh. The faux Chicago Cub?
Yeah, his husband just sent me that.
Wow. They're extremely hot.
Yeah, Mike and Doug, they're these roided out meatheads. They're not the brightest, but they're really sweet. Do you want to go over there?
Wait, are you ditching me again to go fuck the baseball cosplayer and his husband?
Oh, I'm not ditching you, I'm inviting you.
Why don't you just come upstairs?
I don't really do the whole relationship thing very well.
Relationship? When did I say I wanted to be in a relationship with you? We literally hung out one day.
Yeah, but if I go upstairs, it becomes like a whole thing. Whatever, we should just go over there. It'll be fun.
I'm not gonna go, but you should go. Can I ask you one thing though? Why did you text me if you didn't want to hook up? I'm not angry, I'm just honestly curious.
I didn't say I didn't want to. I guess I had fun talking to the club, and I wanted to say, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? So basically you texted me when you were feeling hungover and lonely in that moment, but you're not actually into me, but you went on the date anyway. Why are gay guys so weird? Actually, you know, we're not weird. We're just constantly catering to our own whims and needs, which can change on a dime, but we never even think about the emotional consequences of the other person. Anyway, it's been a blast catering to you.
I wonder who this movie is meant for.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, huh?
Because we get all of these diatribes, like the gay guys are this, gay guys are that.
Fun day.
And these are like kind of like the worst of the worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
Bobby, wait.
When you're dreaming with a broken heart.
now I will say that Billy did give a production note about making of this movie because he's friends with Luke McFarlane, who plays Aaron.
Oh, okay.
And he said that when he wrote the script, he didn't realize as he was writing it that they were going to have to do sex scenes together. And he said it was weird because they've been friends for a while, that it felt weird, like, oh my God, now we have to do a makeout scene.
Okay.
Thanks for coming. We're convinced Brian's gay, and I think it's good for him to have his gay uncle around.
Oh my God, of course. I'm always here
to nephew.
Uncle Bobby, will you read my report? Mercury.
He's obsessed with Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh my god, I love this. And like that movie, does your report take a story about one of the great gay icons and make it about that one time he maybe had sex with a woman?
I thought Freddie Mercury was bi.
He had a leg.
God.
This is excellent and an improvement on the film. Good job.
Like a grinder guy?
No, shockingly, I actually met this one in real life.
Bobby! That's fantastic! You think you're gonna see him again?
No. He told me he prefers group sex to one-on-one because one-on-one is too intense and makes it a whole thing. We went on one date and we had sex with 3 people. Gay relationships these days are like a clown car. Oh, there's another one. Oh, look, another one. Oh, another one? It's ridiculous. Plus, I don't think I'm his type.
How do you know?
Because I know. He told me he likes country music and his favorite singer is Garth Brooks. What kind of gay man says his favorite singer is Garth Brooks? That scares me.
Or is he a top or a bottom?
What does that have to do with anything?
Maybe you're both bottoms and that's the problem.
I'm not always the bottom, Edgar.
That's just weird on so many
What's
levels.
happening here? Yeah.
Sex was more fun when straight people were uncomfortable with it. Fucking Schitt's Creek. Maybe we should stop talking about anal sex in front of your children.
Oh, please, it's a natural part of life. Bobby, ask him out again. You never like anyone.
He is so handsome.
Mine too.
Please continue to give generously so the museum can tell all the stories in between that have never been told. Thank you very much. Good night. Hey, I'm so sorry I left you alone. Things got a little crazy.
Oh, hey, dude, you were awesome. I mean, I could never do that, speak in front of a bunch of people like that. Oh, you move in some pretty fancy circles. I had no idea.
Oh, trust me, it's not always this glamorous.
Bobby, that was amazing.
Oh,
as always.
Thank you,
Congrats
Charles.
on everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Great speech, Bobby.
This is the Legends Pavilion, unsung heroes from LGBTQ plus history. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera. Usually Stonewall is the only thing straight people know about queer history. Truthfully, no one really knows who threw the first bricks at Stonewall, but it was trans women of color like Marsha and Sylvia who drove the earliest days of the queer liberation movement. So what do you think? It's pretty incredible, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really impressive.
Bobby, we've got Deborah Messing's agent on the Zoom. It's urgent. Deborah's worried that she's on the verge of being canceled. She said in an interview that she was the Viola Davis of Tufts.
Oh, shit.
Her agent is saying that she may give a very big donation to the museum to save face.
Who's Deborah Messing? From Will and Grace. Oh my God. Okay, wait, this is amazing.
Yes.
Stay right here, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And he's out.
Okay, I also didn't know who that was. Yeah.
Okay, this might be the first real moment of the movie.
Mm-hmm. But what exactly is the character's crisis?
Yeah.
That he is successful, that...
Sorry, I'm at work, so I should probably get going.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you remember Josh Evans?
Yeah, Josh Evans from high school. I actually ran into him and his fiance on the street the other day.
Well, they just broke up. And you want to know why? Because he's gay.
Josh Ev? No.
I'm definitely embarrassed about how long this has taken me, but I'm told people do this in their own time. I've been empowered by my hero, Colton Underwood. To say that, as it turns out, I'm gay.
For the final wing, please consider the Lincoln Letters, a gay American love story. For years, historians have speculated about Lincoln's sexuality. He shared a bed and exchanged intimate letters with multiple men over the years, including Joshua.
My husband's related to Joshua Speed.
Bobby, you can't say Lincoln was gay.
Why?
There's no way to confirm those were sexual relationships. There's no evidence of love.
Well, of course there's no evidence of love, Robert. We weren't allowed to exist. How would we have enough evidence?
Okay, Lincoln was married to a woman and had 4 children. He was not gay, Bobby. He might have been bi.
I am telling you, we have let the world erase gay love stories since the beginning of time. This is our chance to reject the shame and restore the truth. And if we don't do this, we're letting them win. We're letting the heterosexual terrorists win.
Deborah Messing is in the building.
Yes, my girl.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Wish me luck. No, because I'm never distracted like this, okay? This is not who I am. And it's like, what do I do now? Do I text him again? Do I call him? Do I go to his house? You know? What do I do, Deborah?
You know, for the last 25 years, I have been listening to every gay man on earth complain to me. I am not my character. I am not every gay man's best friend. I am simply out in the world thinking that I'm going to get a tour of a museum. But no. Did I waltz in here and lay all my shit on you? Answer me. Answer me. Shut up. I am a divorced single mother. You want to hear what that's like?
I'm so sorry about this. I'm terribly embarrassed. Please, let me start
Hey,
again.
whoa. What's going on in here?
Do you have some personal shit you want to complain to me about? Of course not. Because lesbians have their shit together.
I told you to fuck off.
The door is fucking locked.
Oh, please, let me help you.
No, I want her.
Oh.
Don't call him, do not call him. Just watch Ozark like a normal person. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Sorry I haven't replied. I've just been busy.
No worries. Same.
Yeah, that's why you've texted 47 times.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hang out this weekend? Why are you sitting on the grass and not this gigantic blanket?
Because it makes me seem like I'm not with you.
Cool.
Wow, this is so awkward. Oh, okay.
So what's up? What's been going on?
Oh, wait. Crazy story. Remember that guy I ran into, that old buddy from high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just came out.
What?
Broke up with his fiance. I had no idea.
Wow.
Crazy.
Good for him.
Yeah. That's cool.
What? Yeah, you heard me. I see what you like. You like these big, like, fucking bro-y, like, meathead idiots. Oh, is that what you like, Aaron? Yeah, you want to play with the big boys, huh? Oh, look, Aaron, they're fighting. You want to be in the fight? You want to be back in the old high school locker room, huh? With your hockey friends, like, stealing the glance at fucking Josh, right, huh? Yeah, you like that?
Hey.
Yeah, I can be tough.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can be tough like your boys. Yeah. Oh, that's what you like, huh? Oh, now you're on my blanket, bro. Don't you? Yeah, get on my blanket, bro.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get turned on.
Hey, I can be aggressive. Oh, there you are. There you are. I can be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, of course.
My place is near here. Let's go the fuck home.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
Now, I will say, I do like the juxtaposition of Nat King Cole singing When I Fall in Love with this. Because that is an excellent music choice.
Yeah, that's a good. Ooh, yeah.
Because it's probably the one song that I would never think of to put in a gay love scene.
You like poppers?
I've got a funny story about those. So like in the 80s, I had a pompadour, which is the 1950s hairstyle, kind of like Elvis with the big pompadour that came down, and I had curls coming down here. My GBF, my gay bestie, and I figured out that if you take the cigarette and put it in the poppers and then you smoke it, you could get really fucked up.
Oh, wow.
So one time, but you have to let it like dry out, so you don't light it because it is flammable liquid.
Okay.
So one time I got distracted and I didn't realize that I put the filter end of my cigarette in the
the liquid,
the solution, and the filter absorbed a shitload of it. So when I lit it, it went whoosh like this, and I burned all the hair that was stuck in my forehead.
Oh no!
That's my very funny popper story.
Oh my god! Wow. That was.
And it was weird
something.
because the front of the pompadour came down here, and it kind of hit my eyebrows. So this part of my eyebrows, it was really messed up.
Picture or something.
Yeah. It was back in the 80s. Nobody had cameras around like that.
Yeah. Whoa.
No. I'm not dating. Please. I was joking. You don't date people. I don't date people. We don't date people.
Remember? I remember. Meals on a Sunday.
Your job is really intense.
Yes, and I hate it. It's fucking stressful and depressing and so fucking boring.
And why do you do it?
I'm sorry. Was there something else you wanted to do?
Bobby, I need to tell you something. When I was younger...
What happened? You can tell me.
When I was younger, I wanted to make little chocolates.
What?
You wanted to make little chocolates?
Yes. I used to tell my parents that I was going to the arcade at the mall, but I would sneak off to Godiva. I just loved how all the chocolates were wrapped. And I thought about how I would design my own chocolates, how each little chocolate has its own specific, unique design on it. And that little design tells you what they're going to taste like. So I would draw my own chocolates in a notepad. That's all I thought about. Tiny little pretty chocolates. It seemed kind of faggy.
Oh, he did not.
Aaron. Faggy? It's not.
Yeah, tell that to Ghirardelli and all the other manufacturers.
So what?
Mm-hmm.
So you're a big fag, so am I. It's great. Did you not realize that a few minutes ago when you were sticking your enormous penis into my tiny anus?
Okay, yeah, it's kind of cliche, don't you think?
Okay, that's the line from the movie.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, Harvey Firestein. Did you ever see Torch Song Trilogy?
I think I didn't know.
Oh, we have to definitely do that one.
1976.
Wow.
It's a tearjerker though, but it's a good tearjerker.
Oh my God, Louis, you were so hot.
Yeah, I know. In your bedroom.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
And if you want to fuck you.
Hey, I need to grab something. Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Why are you just walking in here?
I'm sorry, I thought you were in the shower.
It's not steroids, it's just testosterone.
Isn't that dangerous, like for your liver and balls and stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Testosterone is actually a hormone, so yes.
Yeah, well, that doesn't seem to bother you when you're obsessing over my body. Wait, so you're asking this guy to donate the remaining $5 million?
No, if I can get $1 million out of him, I'll take it. You can't scare these people off by seeming too needy. Kind of like with you. I'm thinking the final wing should be about Lincoln.
Oh God. God.
Wow.
Bo and Yang.
Was also our first gay president.
Sorry, this is a Lincoln Museum? Is this a Lincoln Museum, sir?
This is actually an LGBTQ history museum. It's the first of its kind on a national level. We actually
Fucking bush! God, my neighbors planted that bush and it blocks my view. Can you believe that?
What would you like to see in the museum?
A haunted house of gay trauma.
A haunted house of gay trauma?
Yeah, it's a cart on a track, and there's...
I'm sorry, this is a ride?
Yeah, it's a fucking ride. Does he think a ride is too much?
No, it's perfect. Please, keep going.
He's putting his face.
Yeah. Face.
An intimate little bar with some young, hot animatronic men. The man turned to dance with each other when suddenly, boom! A cop car smashes through the wall. Police storm out of the cars. There's sirens and batons and voices screaming, and suddenly the car takes off like a roller coaster, and there's blood everywhere, and...
I'm not a creative guy, I'm a money guy. No. I can tell you, to accomplish what you want, we need more than just a little donation. We need $5 million. And you won't just get the gay trauma coaster, you get the Lincoln exhibit, you get all of it. You rewrite history for an entire LGBTQ community. You're a storyteller, Lawrence, and this is the ultimate story.
You already pushed the museum opening back twice. Is it really happening?
Yes, it's definitely happening, I promise. My entire life has led up to this.
Right, well, $5 million is nothing to rewrite history. I'm in.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Sure.
Oh my god. Oh, shit, I gotta go to the parade. I gotta get on that stupid float. I'll see you after.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I still don't find myself caring for either character, though.
Yeah, it's
like that story with the chocolates was okay, I suppose, but
yeah,
I mean,
it's interesting because he wrote this and he was producing it and they were filming and stuff when Bowen Yang and I think of that Joel Kim Booster were doing Fire Island. And that movie, you really do care about all of the characters, even the quirky ones that you're not really supposed to like.
Yeah.
You're gorgeous. What? You are. I was always too gay, or I was too niche, or, I made people uncomfortable. Even my dad, who was so wonderful and supportive, I remember him saying,
not everyone wants to hear this gay stuff all the time.
but what was I supposed to do? I mean, I'm a writer. I wanted to write about my life, my friends, my world.
That's probably the saddest part about being an author. I don't know if it is for you or not, but that queer people en masse, I mean the larger community, not just specific people, don't read like they used to.
So
that's true.
I put my
media consumption has changed, I suppose.
Yeah.
worked really hard, and I just hoped.
Yeah, it's not the same writing a novel as having a successful YouTube channel or something.
And even that's a climb,
Yeah.
I guess that's why a lot of authors have started to like read their novels on YouTube or online,
Yeah.
And they were. I mean, I spent years watching a wave of mediocre straight men passing me by. Men with half the talent, who worked half as hard, who didn't care as much as I did, and they got twice as far. Always. I mean, that's an old story, but... And the world caught up with us. Didn't catch up fast enough. Didn't catch up fast enough for my parents to see all these great things happen for me. Right?
I mean, these are all legitimate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. These are all legitimate queer things that queer people feel, but it's like it's been. You know how you make a sauce and you concentrate the flavor by burning it down? You know what I mean? This is what this seems like.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, don't you think? I mean, or am I just...
No, yeah. I mean, for example, this little rant has been going on for, I don't know, like 5 minutes already. I don't know the actor very well, but this particular part seems really autobiographical. I don't know if he's just projecting all of...
Sorry, that was a lot.
At least he admits it was a lot.
Weird you out.
And I think it's weird that, it's that whole confidence thing that gay men have to fake it to make it kind of thing. I mean, one thing he did say that I do agree with, having confidence is a choice. I agree with that. Now, whether or not you have the cojones to pull it off, it's another story, or the talent to pull it off is another story. But, half of the people who make it big is because they were fearless in going for it.
Yeah.
I
really do hope that the characters end loving each other, because at the moment, I don't know, I just don't feel it yet.
You sure?
And I think part of it is also, I mean, here we are, two Latino men. It's like they have such a level of privilege anyways.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I think this is one of the, but I think that's one of the things that makes Fire Island, which we should watch and react to. so accessible because it's mostly the minorities who are telling the story, and the white privileged gays are part of the story because they go to Fire Island. But you get to see that dichotomy, you know what I mean? Whereas here it's just one-sided, and you're like going, why are you bitching? You have so many things, so many advantages that a lot of other queer people don't have.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth. It's like we have these wealthy white men here.
I almost care about the other friends he has than what's going on with him, you know?
Yeah. Although I suppose it's also important to know that, I mean, even if someone has privilege, that doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, it doesn't equate happiness. Yeah, you're right.
But still, I don't know, it's just not working for me. Maybe it's just that this particular character is so trapped by stereotypes of masculinity that.
Congratulations on everything.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And here is his bro. Thank you.
Yeah, what have you been doing? Lewis was like, no, I need to see options. And then he started sending me Airbnb options. Am I boring you?
No.
And I'm like, no, we just.
Okay, Santa's making out as cute.
Bobby,
What do you want?
I want you. What's up? Where do we stand on this?
On threesomes.
Stand on what?
Mahogany.
On Mahogany?
Are we open? What are we into? What are we doing? Like,
Oh, this is just like when Harry met Sally.
what do you mean?
It's that classic scene where Billy Crystal runs to Meg Ryan on New Year's Eve and asks her if she wants to have an open relationship.
That's what he's asking.
Yes, of course.
I'm not like into monogamy, you know. But I don't think we should be like constantly fucking other people.
No.
Why do you ask? Oh, you want to fuck your little hockey friend?
I want to fuck you.
Oh, that's nice.
But maybe he's there too.
He's very hot. Hi, Joshua.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Steve.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve.
Yeah, this is about them.
Of course. What? Hey.
Hey.
This is wrong.
Oh no, yeah.
This is so wrong.
Forced to, yeah. Well, the music choice is fun. Oh.
Pillow fight.
Oh.
I will say I do like the locations and set designs and the art direction. That's been, and the fact that obviously money has been spent on this, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to be cool and free and, you know, I don't want to be lame, but actually seeing you, I don't know, it wasn't working for me.
Right.
He has to realize he was living out his fantasy from high school, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, what he wants is just a bro he can have sex with. That's
Yeah.
his ideal man. So
I have no idea what to do with them.
Well, if you need me, I'll be home hate watching Whole Heart Christmas movies. Hey, do you maybe want to spend Christmas with me?
What?
And my folks? Really? Because honestly, I'm totally fine alone. That is very sweet of you, though.
No, you shouldn't be alone. That's crazy.
These are the first holiday windows to ever feature a sex-positive Tiny Tim. And it's so important. We don't get queer characters in the stories that we read as kids. There's no gay Cinderella. There's no lesbian Rapunzel. There's no non-binary Ebenezer Scrooge.
Bobby, I think they get it.
Guys, we've got to go. I told Josh Evans we would meet him at the Whole Heart Christmas movie Pop-Up Village.
We're seeing Josh Evans?
I didn't know.
Damn it.
Dude, what is your problem?
What?
Can you just, maybe tone it down a notch?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We've been with my parents for 2 hours, and you've already talked about transgender mannequins, HIV prevention, and you pointed out the route to the 1976 Dyke March.
They're having fun. They're totally fine. What is your problem?
I'm nervous, okay? I've never introduced them to anybody. I just don't want them to get weirded out. I want them to have, a chill, normal.
So now I'm not normal?
Bobby, you know what I mean.
I'm just being myself.
Okay, but maybe you could just be like a little
Nope.
less.
Ouch. Oh my God.
Wrong.
I want them to like you.
Oh, yeah. No, sure. Of course, yeah, I'll just...
Be less gay, maybe? What the? Oh my God. It's horrible.
And I love the fact that they got Jai Rodriguez, who's from the original Queer Eye, the guy in the green shirt there. He's gay. So it's like, but he's playing the straight brother. Okay. Sure.
And Aaron says you're working at an American History Museum.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's an American History Museum. Well, it's actually an LGBTQ history museum.
You knew that was coming.
Major queer history museum in America. Do you teach your students any gay history? Because I know in a few states they're finally starting to do it.
Well, I teach second grade, so no.
Oh, right. No, I understand. Yeah.
But
Here it goes.
Well, I just think they're a little young for that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I understand that.
More wine. Here we go.
This is great. Oh.
Bobby.
No, I'm just saying, if I may disagree respectfully, that's actually the best time to teach them when they're young. You know, that way they develop an appreciation for queer people before they all start bullying each other or hating themselves if they're gay.
Maybe you're right.
I am. The really funny thing is every queer person has thought this when they were in their youth, things that they could not talk about, but they knew they were feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
The stigma from that type of thing so that gay kids can feel good about themselves. That's all I'm saying. I mean, look at Aaron and how much he hates his life.
Bobby.
All I'm saying is there's a direct correlation between how unhappy you are with your life and what you weren't taught about your potential as a child.
Bobby, stop talking. Seriously, enough. I will kill you.
Aaron, you hate your life?
Okay. Whoever did the music clearance for this movie totally nailed it because the most inappropriate songs at the most inappropriate times. How did he know where they were going?
Yeah.
Is there like only one bar in New York? No.
Okay, more of the wrestling stuff.
Okay.
Great.
Aaron!
Oh, hey, Bob. Shit, Bobby, we were just playing around.
You were just playing around? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bobby.
Josh, leave.
I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out of
Bobby,
here!
calm down.
Oh my God, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Just say it. Can you please just say it? Finally. Just fucking say it, because I already know.
Shit about me in front of my parents. I begged you not to embarrass me, but you couldn't help yourself. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me? Tone it down, Bobby. Be quiet, Bobby. Can't you be a little bit less of yourself? Just for a few hours? You don't think I know what that means? You don't think I know what that's code for? You don't think I've been hearing that my whole fucking life? That's what you think about me? I'm not apologizing for myself. I will leave that to you.
I mean, they both make valid points. It's just you don't care about the characters enough to care.
Yeah. I mean, they were never right for each other. Oh my God, this scene. Yeah.
Hey, question for you because you know everyone. I need a makeover.
Ooh, yeah, let's go to a spa weekend.
No, I want steroids.
Oh no.
Testosterone or HGH or something. I keep working out, but I don't get bigger. I want to look like a fucking action star. Forget Provincetown. I want people to think I have a summer share on Jumanji. No!
But why would he want? Oh my God.
Let's fucking...
After saying all of those things about
Hell.
being okay with himself, why would?
No. Fuck!
I don't understand the character's motivations.
What are you doing? Stop that! Bobby?
The Lincoln exhibit is canceled.
Why?
People are threatening a boycott. They're pulling their donations. There's just not enough proof.
Okay, you want to put Lincoln back in the closet? Fine. I'll put him back in the closet. I'll put him back in the fucking closet. Here.
Oh.
There you go. Lincoln is back in the closet where you all need him to be. I'm not
Okay, Bobby, just...
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. What's up?
What's up?
From Joel.
Rob.
Hey, can you help me with this set, bro?
Yeah, sure, bro.
This is not gonna go well.
We should hang out again sometime. Maybe watch a game?
Yeah, I'd love that. I'll give you my number.
Holy shit, dude. What happened to your voice?
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm really sorry. But, I know this is very strange, but when I walked up to you in the gym, I just did this voice, like, I don't know, I just was trying it.
Holy shit, you a serial killer? You gonna fucking kill a bro right now?
No, I'm not killing a bro. I'm so sorry. No, this is weird. I'm sorry, I'll go.
Yeah, you need to leave right now.
But it kind of worked, right? Like, that's what's weird about it.
Dude, hurry up, man.
No, but just the fact that I was like, hey, bro, what's up? Okay, I'm leaving. I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Hey.
Can we talk?
Okay.
Okay, that's the cleanest I've ever seen that spot in New York.
So what's up?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
So sorry, I told you not to be yourself. I know I fucked up, but this is new for me too. And when you blew up in front of my parents, honestly, it felt like you were doing it on purpose.
I was. And I'm sorry. I shouldn't have handled it like that. You're right. I'm sorry. But Aaron, that doesn't change the fact that you like a certain type of guy. And that isn't me, and that's okay.
Bobby, you are so different from me. You're not afraid to take up space in the world. You challenge me. Which at first it freaks me out because who the fuck wants to be challenged all the time? But I love it. You're what's been missing. I know I fucked up, but please give me another chance. I miss you so much.
I miss you too. A lot. I didn't realize until after we broke up there were actually a couple of months there where I was, what do they call it? In a good mood. But I can't. My whole life, I have prided myself on being self-aware and self-reliant and self-possessed, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter because at the end of the day, I just ended up in the street looking at you and looking at Josh and thinking, I'm not enough for him.
I know, and I feel awful, but do not throw this away because of one mistake.
What do you want me to do?
Say you'll give me another chance.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I don't trust you. I've been alone so long, who knows? Maybe that's the only way I know how to be. I don't know. I'm going.
Hey! If you don't trust me, that's fine. But if for some reason underneath all that strength and confidence, you still don't trust that you are lovable enough, I'm living proof that you're wrong.
The thing is, this would have worked if there had been more valleys to the peaks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It just, yeah.
It's like it got to this point where it's personal, but yet all they did was fight and be toxic with one another. And even when it was good, it wasn't
First of all, thank you
good
Yeah.
in a normal way.
I know. And
I've been a very angry, judgmental person, obviously. And sometimes
now we have another rant.
Mm-hmm.
for years it was the few
It's just, I don't know, this movie seems really preachy.
long ago that the straight gatekeepers of the world didn't allow for all of us to really succeed in a big way.
Oh my god, do you guys remember straight people?
That's the best line in the movie.
I'm a black trans woman, and I don't need you to come here and lecture me about anger. But I get it. I am brimming with anger. And if I were to let just an ounce of it out, I would probably explode and kill every one of you. But Bobby, I want you to know something. I hear you. And I forgive you.
You do?
Yes.
Look, this is the only community I've ever loved being a part of. And we fight like crazy, and we always have, but you're my people. And I am so sorry that I was so rude and spoke down to you. I should have shown you much more respect. There is truly no group of people on earth that I love and respect more.
Well, I am not going to lie. I am still angry, but I insist on progress, not just for our LGBTQ heroes, but for our LGBTQ assholes.
It's cool of you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a very happy chocolatier. I mean, there was that guy. But it's over, whatever, I'm fine.
Yeah, totally. Jesus. How do you decapitate?
Seriously, that's all you're gonna say? How do you decapitate?
What do you want me to say? How do you remove their heads?
What about, hey bro, how are you doing? How are you holding up?
I'm sorry, bro. We don't talk about this shit. I'm crashing here because I'm in the middle of a divorce and you haven't asked me about it once.
I asked him to tone it down. I know, I fucked up. I panicked.
Did you try to get him back?
Yes. I mean, Bobby is the best, but he's a stubborn son of a bitch.
And do you love this stubborn little bitch?
Hey guys, it's your girl Tamara. We're opening the LGBT museum tonight.
Tonight is our grand opening.
They're the two I would hang out with.
Yeah. Like, when did Aaron start loving Bobby? I must have missed that somewhere.
Yeah, right. There's a scene on the cutting room floor.
But most importantly, I may have Arrivederci.
Oh my god, they made it. That's great.
Congrats! You've made it to the Obama administration. But what's that around the corner?
Are you happy?
I don't know. It's weird, you know? Like, this place was my dream, and it happened. Why can't I answer your question?
Okay, can I just say one thing?
Yes?
I know that what he did was wrong, but you didn't have to argue with his parents.
I did, though. Plus, I apologized.
And he apologized too.
I just don't know if I can trust him.
He fucked up. People fuck up. Is there no part of you that wants to give him a second chance?
You know what it is? I just don't want to want someone else this much.
But you do. It doesn't make you look weak to love someone. Vulnerability is not a boner killer. I know you. I know that you've had a million reasons to keep your guard up all these years.
Can I tell you something extremely embarrassing that I would only tell you?
Yes.
I wrote a song about him. I know! That's the only time I'm ever going to talk about it. We're not talking about it. I didn't send it, and I'm not sending it.
And I love seeing it.
Yeah, God knows it was 3 seconds of the film.
I like the message that vulnerability is okay to, like, it's okay to let
Sure.
your guard down. But
And it took
problem
the
is-
straight couple to tell them that.
Yeah.
And yet we're so smart, you know. See, look, and there's the other queer couple, someone who prides himself on being so smart, kind of dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Holy shit, he texted me. Bobby texted me.
What'd he say?
He said, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Fuck yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking
that's
about.
good. Yeah.
Great. So, hey, what's up?
Okay.
I'm gonna wait to text him back though, you know? Oh shit, I gotta get to the gym.
Aaron, what the fuck is up with you in the CrossFit every day? Jesus. What are you people all training for? You going to war? Stop playing it so cool. Just go and tell them how you feel.
Oh, what about you? What about divorce? What about keeping it young and fun?
Whatever. To straight people, we're so set in our ways, but gay people, you guys are all you're so smart. You're gonna figure it out. My story is not your story.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, go and in your sweaty gym clothes. Good for you. Oh, good, and run so you sweat some more. All that's missing is a boombox that he can hold over his head.
I was thinking that maybe it should be raining as well.
Now, I'm just a boring old cis white gay. But one thing I have learned from my trans and bi and non-binary family is that happiness for all of us comes from staying fluid, staying open to change, open to being more than just who you thought you were, or more than what other people assume you are. So this is a toast to all of us. We've come a long way, and there are a lot of people who deserve to live long enough to be here tonight. And we are here, and they are not. And we are very lucky. We are very lucky. I have no complaints. Hey. Hey. This is a little special something I wrote for tonight, and I didn't think I would actually have a reason to sing it. And I haven't sung in front of people in a very long time, so forgive me. But tonight is about love, and we've seen a lot of tortured gay cowboys played by a lot of straight actors over the years. So this is a love song from one gay cowboy to another, inspired by everyone's favorite LGBTQ plus icon, Garth Brooks. 'Cause love is not love, this love is real. I hope you feel the same, 'cause this is how I feel.
See, if there were more valleys, this would work.
I know. It's a very nice song,
and it doesn't have the context it should. His tears, we should feel.
Yeah.
But there were no valleys to the peaks of all his anger and ranting, and it just went like this. You know.
I know, yeah, it's
This is our romance.
For a moment built on vulnerability and accepting where you are or where you think you need to be, you didn't have any of that real self-reflection.
Yeah.
And it may be because you and I are both queer writers, but I think one of the things we write into our stuff is the vulnerability aspect and the inter-reflection of who these characters are.
Yeah.
And when you witness a story that doesn't have any of that, you're like, okay, half the movie's missing.
Exactly.
All my years, I never thought I'd say this, but Deborah Messing, it'll have to wait.
There are some good one-liners, but the triumphant kiss is just like, we never really got to see them fall in love.
Right.
I just really love you.
I love you too.
You like love, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I know we have the ending with music. Okay. So this movie feels very personal to
But
the
it's
writer's
not
experience, but
it's very personal, but it's very narrow.
yeah,
And who it can appeal to. And again, it's like it misses some of that depth.
Mom.
Bobby.
She brought her second grade.
Yeah, everything is perfect now.
And the kids are loving it.
I'm so glad you're here. It means so much to me that you would make it part of your trip. It really does.
You were right. Of course they should see this. It's their history, too.
Good job, yeah?
Bye, boys!
Hi, Mom. You want kids someday, right?
No.
Bobby.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Bobby.
No!
Come on.
No!
Bobby.
No!
Where are you going?
I'm not having children!
Oh, come on.
I want kids!
When I was younger, that I should have just danced when I didn't want to.
If he wants kids, he better go back to that job he hated, because in New York City, you got to pay a lot to have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was so
I'm
easy
just
to-
saying.
yeah.
I don't know that his chocolatier business will.
So he did write it. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone else. Okay. Well,
I mean, it's got the creds. It's just, I don't know.
yeah, I can see why it was polarizing. It raises some good points. I think I particularly like the fact that there's this internalized homophobia that many of us sometimes struggle with. And I speak from experience. But the way it was handled in the movie, I just don't know that it worked for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that could have gone right about it. And I think that's what's polarizing about it, is that the potential was definitely there, but when you miss the mark and you're that close, it's really aggravating.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I also think that, like, Billy Eichner was really trying too hard to speak to us directly. There was more than one rant that was not for the character in front of him. It was just for us.
Yeah, it was just queer people ranting. It was like the
Yeah.
universal rant that queer people have collectively. And it's like, well, that's okay, but it's not really germane to what's going on. You know, so I don't know. It's okay. I mean, there were a couple of moments I really loved. I love Kristen Chenoweth coming out in that big rainbow fluff thing she was on. There are certain moments that I just went, that's really freaking funny.
Yep.
But overall, it's like, here's the other side of it. Have you seen the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Nope.
Okay, we need to watch that as a series. There is a sexually ambiguous character by the name of Susie Myers. And people think she's a lesbian, and then people think, yeah. So there's all these kinds of things that are put on her, but it was at a time in the 50s when they didn't really have the words for it. So it's very ambiguous and it plays that way, but you care about, and she's very biting, very acerbic. She doesn't give a shit what people think about her, but you end up loving her so much for being so fierce in that kind of an environment that you care about her and you care about where her character is going to go. And you always want her to be okay, you know? And that's an example of how you do it, how you can take an angry anti-hero character and make them lovable because of the way that it's approached and the way that it's delivered, and that you minimalistically display their anger or their angst or their, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's really kind of, it's unusual. And I think what I want to do, if you have just a couple of minutes,
sure.
I think what I want to do, I'm going to pause this here. We're going to go back and I'm going to actually show you a moment from that character I was talking about, because I want you to compare and see what I mean by a character that's very biting, very acerbic, but yet you kind of like her. You kind of like her ferocity in a period where they didn't really have a lot of that for women, especially, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of the lady's name who plays her. Oh, it's skipping right now. But she's won the Emmy twice for playing this character. And the thing is with her is that she based it off of her grandmother, who was a Holocaust survivor. And that's really where it comes from. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, that sounds incredible.
Here is an example. This is, okay, the storyline is, it's a woman who, her husband's very successful. It's a Jewish couple. Her husband's very successful in New York in a conglomerate. They don't really explain what kind of business it is. It's just a conglomerate that was big during that period of time. Think Mad Men, you know, that kind of thing. And he likes to leave the high life of the big finance world, and he likes to go down into the village and try his luck at being a stand-up comic. This is in the club in the nightclub, and Susie is the short woman with a driving cap on, and she's got like a striped shirt. She's dressed very masculinely in that respect. You'll know her when you see her, and she starts talking. But and then Midge comes in a little bit later, and she's Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She's the comedian that has found a career because she got so mad at her husband leaving her.
Okay.
There's Midge.
Okay.
The Jewish comedian.
Next. What spot's she getting?
Are you kidding? She can't work here. Damn, I love the flute. Okay, back to business. You're here.
I'm here and ready to work.
Great. Yeah, I have been thinking I'd like to start getting you out there. Small clubs, maybe some amateur nights, but just get your sea legs. I mean, we don't even really know who you are yet.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, what kind of comic are you? Are you a planter or a stalker?
Stalker.
Will you tell one-liners? Stream of consciousness?
Stream of consciousness.
Personal? Political?
Personal tinged by political.
Okay, well, I guess we do know who you are. But we have to figure out what you'll say.
Yes, good. Here, I brought this.
I don't want to read your diary.
It's not my diary.
I don't care what your first time felt like.
It's not my diary. It's a notebook I write thoughts down in.
That's a fucking diary.
No, it's not.
I don't want to read the word ponies over and over and over.
I write down thoughts for jokes.
Oh, I do wish Mitzi Gaynor was my very best friend.
Just read, please.
Number 36.
That's me. Okay, well, there are thoughts here.
Thank you.
I do, however, see Mitzi Gaynor is mentioned.
Well, come on, she's adorable.
Fine. But there's more to think about besides material.
Really? Like what?
Holding for laughs. What are you doing?
Taking notes. Holding for laughs.
Work in the room.
Working in the room.
Dealing with hecklers. How to enter, how to exit, how to use a mic. Mics can be very tricky. You ever heard of Joey Lewis?
Of course.
They say mobsters cut his face because he didn't want to do a club date.
Oh.
Nope. Tripped on a mic cord.
What?
30% of all comics die from cord-related injuries.
Well,
See what I mean? It's like she's acerbic and biting, but you like her.
I think I need a new one.
This is very engaging. Really, yeah. You're absolutely
This is
right.
what's missing out of Bros.
Wasn't anything I'm talking about too.
Yeah. No, and I love the banter that these two have.
Huh?
I mean,
and it's
in the middle of
fast,
it, yeah.
you know.
Use your real one.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
Mary Maisel's a person. Anya Morgenstern is
my cleaning lady. No.
I'll keep thinking.
Oh, wait. I got something to show you.
Huh.
This is great.
Susie Meyerson, personal management. Cute.
I'm hand making these things. As of now, I have 8, including one.
She's made 8 cards.
Oh, hey, Art Jolie's doing a set at Cafe Watt tonight. You should check him out.
Who?
What do you mean, who? Art Jolie? Guy just got a write-up in the Times last
She
week.
wants to
Making
be
a
her
star.
manager.
heard of
That's
it.
what this is all about.
Well, I've had some stuff going on.
Jackie, I'm going out.
Oh, come on.
Let's go. Never heard of Art Jolie.
Where are we going?
Just clip.
Yeah.
Wait.
Get all your little things.
She's grumpy and blunt, but I like her. I
Yeah,
see what you mean.
exactly. You really have that kind of who these characters are, and it doesn't take long. You just like where it's going. You like the banter. You like the chemistry. And I think I think Luke McFarlane as an actor is great. I think Billy Eichner is great, but they took, as you said, it's like a part of the film was missing that we thought should be there. And I think that was the greatest failing of the Billy Eichner movie, was that you really never got any of that. So when the soft moments happen in the end, you're like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. And there's also the thing of, like, we've already said this, but who is this movie for? Maybe our perspective as gay men makes us see the movie in a different way. I don't know, like, have other audiences enjoyed it more? Because
and even if you take the point of, where they said in the beginning, write a movie that a straight man would take his girlfriend to go see. I don't think that's this movie. So even if he was trying to make that point by making this movie that way, I don't see that happening. So it's like, who was it written for? And like I said, Joel Kim Booster, who is a Korean gay comedian, who's absolutely funny, and he has Bowen Yang as his right-hand man, so it's 2 Asians, and they did basically it's a rewrite of Pride and Prejudice, but it's from a queer perspective. And it works. It just works because there is the peaks and valleys of the high comedy, and then you get some of the drama that drives more comedy,
All right.
And I think that's what Bros was really missing. You never got any of the hubris or the the introspection, or I can't think of the word now, but they didn't look at themselves. And I mean, you got that one moment where Luke McFarlane looks in and he imagines him being part of the museum, and that's like the only snippet.
Yes.
That where, but you didn't know why. You didn't know why he was bothered.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, yeah, oh my God, I'm so depressed because I am successful and wealthy and I have a great job. And
how sad for you.
It's like, okay, so he wanted to be a chocolatier, great, but like that was his character's entire thing, and it was very shallow. I don't know. It's just maybe the movie would have worked better if it hadn't had that romantic element like shoved in, and maybe just like social commentary or something. Maybe I don't know. Because
or if they had been, or if they just that they maybe would have just been really good friends who were there for each other. They didn't have to have the sexual relationship, but they could support each other, and maybe they individually meet new people that become important in their lives, and they're there to support each other in that. That might have been a way that you could grow the characters to where they both found love. They weren't with the same people, but then they realized that the way that they learned how to do that was because as friends, they loved one another to that level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I really like the friendship idea, especially because like Billy Eichner's character is introduced as being a very independent man who is happy being on his own, and not everybody has to be in a relationship to be happy. So maybe they could have explored that. Like maybe Aaron would have found love. And maybe...
There's another queer movie that we need to watch at some point. It's called Handsome Devil. And what's interesting about that film is that you have a jock character who plays rugby. It takes place in Ireland, I think. And the jock character doesn't appear to be gay at all, but you find out later he is. And he has this really out gay guy who shares a dorm room with him at this private school. And they develop a friendship over time, and they're both gay. You find that out as the movie moves along, but they don't end up being a couple. They're just there for each other.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's really kind of an interesting premise, and it's like it's refreshing because you go, oh, good, a movie about gay best friends who don't get involved, who don't have a relationship, but they have a relationship in that their friendship is very supportive of one another. And I think that's the thing that maybe Bros could have been, you know. It's just, that's the walk away I have from it. It's not a terrible movie, but it's like, you know,
it had good moments. Like some of the one-liners were excellent. The sound choices,
some of the sight gags were funny, but it's just it wasn't enough. There were some problematic portions to it.
I know.
Oh well, you win some, you lose some. You know.
Now I really want to watch Fire Island. You've talked about it so much. Is that the one with Margaret Cho? Because if it is, I'm on. Oh my God, I'm on board. I love Margaret Cho. I absolutely love her.
Yes. It is phenomenal. We will have to do that next week, though. We are going to do our first drama. He has not seen the period drama Morris, which is written by E.M. Forster. It was, I will give you a little bit of context. It was a book that he wrote that was semi-autobiographical on his life, but he refused to publish it. This is, you know, he wrote it in the late 19 teens, like 1918, 1919. And he was openly gay, even in literary circles, even though in a period in Britain when it was illegal to be, but he was kind of an open secret amongst literary circles that he was a gay man. But he refused to have Morris published until after he died.
Wow.
And that's when the book came out. And then Merchant Ivory, the period British producing duo, they ended up optioning it and turning it into a movie. And it's a beautiful film. It is a period piece that takes place during the Edwardian era, just before World War I. And so you've got all this kind of romanticism kind of portion to it, but it's very gay, very queer. It has a lot about social commentary. It has a lot about class. It has a lot about racism in that Scudder, one of the main characters in the story, is a lowly Irishman. And so you have this kind of dichotomy of class and race but it's all done in that period of Edwardian period where everybody looked just really beautiful, and it's got this really romantic look to it. So we're going to do that one next. I will give you that context, so if you ever want to look up, it's a really good read too. It's probably some of the best prose I've ever read was written in that book. There's one chapter where it just made the biggest impression on me as a writer, and it's what I aspire to as a writer. I think it's chapter 5 or 6, but it's the opening paragraph where they go to Pendersley, which is one of the main characters' familial homes, and it's a big country estate. And he took a paragraph, and I think it's only like 3 or 4 sentences in this paragraph, but it is so concisely written and so beautifully executed that reading that one paragraph, you instantaneously know what Pendersley looks like. It's so beautifully written and so economical with the words and the word choices and the way it's structured that you can see the house when you're done with that one paragraph.
Wonderful.
And so he has that kind of really great prose and writing style. So I highly recommend people check out the book as well. But we will do more the next time we get together.
Sounds great. Can't wait.
All right. And then Albert will be joining us for the ratings and the review we're doing of Bros when Vance watches it, and we'll be releasing that one on the 17th of March. Leprechaun Day, and we will have a roundtable discussion about that and give all of our ratings. So look forward to that. As always, check out Albert's website. What is that, Albert?
AlbertNufflet.com.
Yeah. Check out his website for his books and what he's doing and what new creations he's putting out there. You can also, I think it has links to your books as well.
That does.
Yeah. So definitely check it out. Again, thank you for being a part of this ride. And I'm looking forward to, this wasn't the best choice, but you
win some, you lose some, but it was still fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will see you guys next week. Talk to you later. Bye.
Oh, what's that? Closing time. The bums rush in melody, dear.